Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have a Race to Win diecast of 2023. It is William Byron. It is Phoenix Race to Win car. Now, I'm going to keep it real. This paint scheme, in my opinion, is hideous, but it is a raced version. We're going to be taking a closer look at it, and with it being a white car, there's probably a lot of dirt and grime and a lot of detail. So let's go ahead and check it out. Well, out of the box and brand new. Here we go, fellas. So check this one out. So this is the raced version from the spring Phoenix race. That track sucks. That's a story for a different day. But hey, at least we got a raced version diecast from it. And to my memory, we usually don't get a lot of non-championship Phoenix raced version cars. I think throughout the years, not many were made. So that's kind of an anomaly, if you will. Of course, Briscoe's got made in 2022, but that was next gen. I mean, they were making almost everything raced version-wise for next gen in the Gold Series. In 2023, I think most of that, I say most of it, but a good portion of it is going to be allocated to the winner circle line. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this diecast review. Of course, pick this one up from our friends at Circle B Diecast. You can too. You can save on shipping, guys. Make sure to check out the promo code down below. You can save on shipping. Let's dive into this confetti color here. And I'm not sure if I'm looking at is that what is that, Money in the Bank WWE colors, or what is that, Subway colors? I don't know what the biff it is, but it looks kind of cool. Looks like Monopoly money. You got yellow, white, and green. That's pretty cool. Valvoline Trusted. I don't know what it is about these Valvoline cars, but like the Larson one looks great, right? It looks freaking great. And then I look at the William Byron one, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? The Valvoline cars for Byron look so bad, in my opinion. I know some people love them. That's great. I respect that. But I look at the Valvoline cars of yesteryear, the Matt Kenseths, the Greg Biffles, oh my goodness, you go all the way back to the Johnny Bensons, the Scott Riggs, the Patrick Carpentiers. What the biff have they been doing with the Valvoline cars? They used to be some of the most beautiful looking paint schemes on the racetrack. How did we go from a Patrick Carpentier Dodge Charger to this? This has got to be one of the worst designs I've ever seen. I don't know what's going up with Hendrick Motorsports in their design shop, but they have been laying some eggs. The William Byron Roval car, the HP car, that thing was one of the most plainest looking cars I have ever seen. I don't get it. I just don't get it with some of these paint schemes. You got a borderline $1 billion race team, and you can hire anyone in the world to design your paint schemes, and they choose some of the most ugliest looking cars I've ever seen. Have you seen the Kelley Blue Book car for Chase Elliott? Need I say more? Go to the front end of the car. You have the raced version yellow markings there. You got a bunch of little dirt and tape and all kinds of whatever mumbo jumbo stuck to the front of this car. Got some rubber built up across the front of the car. That's the nice thing about these lightly colored raced version diecast. You get to see a lot of detail. Now, I'm not sure how accurate the livery is to the standard Valvoline car, because I think I actually scrapped that one. That's how much I didn't like the paint scheme, so I can't compare it. I got 24 Valvoline there, Hendrick Motorsports. But I remember the side number being extremely small on it. I think they fixed that with this one. It looks a little bit larger, but regardless, man, there's just something about these Valvoline cars. It just drives me bonkers. I mean, I've told this so many times in my videos. There's probably 50 people on Instagram that do design and artwork and all that stuff, and they would make a car look 10 times better than this, and they would do it for free. They wouldn't have to pay a dime. It would get more t-shirt sales, more social media exposure, more diecast sales. It would look better on the racetrack, which means more ROI for the sponsor itself, and they wouldn't have to pay the artist a dime. But they still release paint schemes like this for the racetrack. I don't understand it. I've seen some unbelievable paint schemes made by independent designers. Let me tell you, they know what they're doing. If I wanted a race car done, that's who I would hire. I would hire one of these independent designers on Instagram. Let me tell you, they know how to make cars that are relevant and they look good and they sell. That's what it is. NASCAR is a business, so that's why you need a paint scheme that looks great. You know, I look at a paint scheme like this, that looks 1,000,000 times better. Even the Raptor car for Byron looks 1,000,000 times better. This thing just looks like poop. But enough of me harping on that. So there's a little bit of a confetti coverage on this. Not much if you really think about it. It's just kind of A little bit on the windshield, a little bit on the hood, a few pieces on the back window, but then you can see some kind of partied up down here on the side skirt, the rocker box, whatever the biff they want to call it. Looks like some sort of a tire smudge or some type of fender damage. You can see right there a little bit of some I don't know, some scrapage. Got some rubber here, probably from the burnout. You got some maybe some gas and some other stuff that had congregated on the left rear quarter panel where it has the Liberty decal Valvoline exalted 24. Cup Series 75th anniversary, Goodyear, William Byron, HendrickCars.com. I think this logo might be different on the race version compared to the standard one. Valvoline once again. Got Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati Industries, whatever the biff that is. And Mac Tools and Simeon's. Go to the back end of the car. The back end of the car doesn't look bad, right? Just got a little bit of a retro racing stripe there. Got some, scrapage here. Not too bad. 24 there, Valvoline, Camaro, Valvoline again. Go to the right side of the diecast. You can see the whole side panel. Holy cow. It's literally like, it's not even covering the bottom. You have to paint that yourself. This side, it's not that bad, but that side, I mean, the whole side skirt's not even covering, so you have to touch that up. I will say that my favorite part about these cars, besides the confetti being back on the windshields, is these little day glow corners on the splitter. I freaking love that. Go to the roof of the car. Roof don't look bad. You got the Retro 24. I mean, what is this, the Pepsi car from the 2000s? It looks pretty cool to me. I would say it's borderline day glow, which I love day glow numbers, so that's pretty cool. Valvoline, Byron, once again, you got some little green pieces of confetti, and you can see the new window printing, and that looks very, very nice. But it also begs the question, how the heck do you see out these things? I mean, look how many window bars they got nowadays. Holy cow. That's probably why they had to put a TV cam or a rear camera here or here so the drivers could actually see outward. Go to the right side of the car. It's pretty lean. Pretty lean on the right side of the car. It is Phoenix. It's an extremely boring racetrack, which is probably why I'm not even hyped up for the championship race. This is filmed before then. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't care about Phoenix. I just think that racetrack sucks. I think they need to reconfigure it or never go there again. I'm just keeping it real. So, yeah, this has been a very rant diecast review. I apologize for all the Phoenix fans and all the paint scheme, or fans of this paint scheme. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just some things that work, and it's some things that don't. Like, you want to look at an iconic paint scheme? How about this? That's an iconic looking paint scheme. Everybody remembers those cars from the NASCAR E-Technics games, That's an iconic looking paint scheme, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Always blessed to get these cars, but, sometimes I gotta be honest about them. Also, notice the very, very low sun visor there. I just realized that. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a blessed one, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecastbuffet. Signing off.